let's come back. You know, my base is New York. Though I live outside of the city, 5 minutes outside of the
Mhm.
city in New Jersey,
Yes.
Harlem is where I spend a lot of my time, including um, I've shared stages, I've interviewed for
All
Oprah
right.
and others, Miss Vi Higginson, who is an icon in New York City. And she is the playwright,
Youngest sister. Oh, sorry. Go.
the
Yeah.
playwright of Mama, I Want to Sing, which is an
Yes.
amazing story that she tells, a staged musical that really ushered in all of the great stage musicals that have come in contemporary time from Shelley Garrett and Tyler Perry.
Hmm.
Mama, I Want to Sing about her big sister, Doris Troy,
Yes. Yeah.
whose Just One Look continues to just wow us in the
Yeah.
marketplace, at least via the commercials and all that looks like.
Yes.
It's a classic that stands the test of time as one of the soundtrack
Mm.
tracks of our lives. Doris Troy.
Mm.
What do you want to share? And she has like a footnote in the Beatles, right? As I remember
Absolutely.
from the stage.
100%. 100%.
Tell
Yeah.
us tell us something about Doris Troy. Folks know that there's more to read about her in the
Yeah.
Soulful Divas.
Yeah. There are certain ladies in this book, the first Soulful Divas book, that people ask me, well, why are they in there? The two that most often come up in that conversation are Doris and to some degree Esther Phillips, because
Mhm.
they weren't considered in the same realm, one could say, of some of the other ladies. However, um, it's my book, and I chose to put her in there. And the basis for it is very simple. Um, I just have so much uh, love for Doris as a human being. I mean, she really, I told her, and I would still say this, she was like my godmother in the music industry. Absolutely. I mean, always encouraging, very, just a real person. And I actually can tell you, Patrick, I think this is in the Soulful Divas, that I went to the first workshop when they were workshopping Mama, I Want to Sing.
Yes.
And it was, I forget where it was. It was, I think it was, I want to say the wrong theater, so I won't say where it was, but it was, yeah, well, they were workshopping it. And it was based, of course, it's based on Doris's life, and the amazing thing how it morphed into this, longest running off Broadway, is it off Broadway, off Broadway, I'm not sure, some off Broadway thing, but
Yes.
whatever. I mean, thousands, yeah, hundreds of that at least 1,000 performances, and then Doris got the opportunity to play her own mother. I
Yes.
mean, but I just can't, so many great memories of Doris. I think there's probably one that's not in the book. I'm not sure if I could. Okay, I have to be careful. I can't tell the full story because it implicates me more than it implicates her.
That part. That part.
No, you want to know that part?
Yeah, tell it.
Oh dear.
A little.
Well, Doris was living in New York. I mean, she lived in different places, but at the time she was living in New York. I'll get the time frame right here. Um, and all I know was like 18, it would have been 1984, I think. Anyway, before I moved to LA, the point being that I was staying with her overnight or 2 nights or something. The story behind why I was saying is a little more complex and doesn't really need to go into right now. And anyway, I went out as one does. I was a single man.
In the Big Apple.
Out in the Big Apple. Hey, 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 hey. And I encountered a person, and of course we sat and talked, and I couldn't invite him back to where I live because then with Doris, blah blah blah. I got back a little late in the evening or early morning, well, very late, and Doris, was up. I was up because she had spent much of her life, being up late, so to speak, because being a performer. And I never forget, she said, Where you been, baby, baby? I said, yeah, this phrase, baby, baby. I got baby, baby. That's saying baby, baby. See, I know you've been out there popping your fingers, which for those who don't know what that means I was engaging in activities of the flesh. I said, Doris, why would you think that? She hollered. I mean, so that was a kind of, I mean, I can't tell
I
too
love
many
it.
people are going to tell. Okay.
She was also a comedian. I love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
And
know you. And she even did the thing with her face. I know you've been out there popping your fingers.
that's right.
Oh,
That's
no,
right.
oh, no,
Well,
no. And I try to be all kind of like, oh, no, no, no.
that's right. The demurred British
I don't think
diplomacy of it
so.
all. Yes, I love it. Well, we speak your name, Doris Troy, and
Yes.
we also
Heavenly.
just should acknowledge that her legacy lives on in Harlem
Yes.
and in the world. Mama
Yes.
Foundation of the
Yes.
Arts, which is the
Yes.
youth choir that travels all over. They participate in so many great high
That's true.
profile tapings and events and tours. They're just it's just music staying alive and
That's
keeping
right.
really that genre of gospel alive.
That's right.
And so
Yeah.
we
And
love
she
Doris.
very much, was, as you pointed out, uh, um, a daughter of Harlem. I mean,
Yes,
definitely. I mean, just really very happy about being from Harlem and just really her whole life. Just amazing life, amazing life. The Beatles, the Rolling
amazing.
Stones, all of that. It's just great.
Yes, amazing life. So guys, that you're definitely going to want to know more about Doris Troy.
Yes.